I'm Maureen McPherson from the Outreach Committee, and we are hoping that a lot of you will be able to stay and talk more to Jane and to Chantel. Chantel, do you want to just wave your hand there? Chantel came up to receive the donation from the Change for Change program last week. But in case you can't stay, we wanted you to see a little bit about what Chop and Chat is all about. And Chop and Chat, or ICM rather, and therefore Chop and Chat, is one of the programs that is partially funded by the Mission and Service Fund. So what happens during Chop and Chat? Well, and you will actually see a couple of familiar faces as you watch these slides. So what happens during Chop and Chat? Well, every Wednesday at noon from September to June, a free nourishing lunch is provided at the Kinsman Activity Centre on Avenue V between 20th and 21st Street. This area is one of the poorest in the city. Chop and Chat began in September of 2016 with a handful of people participating. By 2018, between 60 and 80 people were coming to eat each week, and over 80 people were at the 2017 Christmas party. The majority of people who participate are living in very challenging circumstances. Maybe can I get you just to back up a couple? Maybe one more? Yeah, so there. The kitchen and large room in the basement of the Kinsman Activity Centre provides space for meal preparation and eating. And a team of 5, 2 neighborhood workers, 2 volunteers, and a coordinator facilitator, and that's Chantel, yeah, thank you, prepare the meal. So Chantel purchases the groceries, supervises the meal preparation and cleanup, and mentors workers from the neighborhood. So could I have the next one, please? The neighborhood workers receive a small honorarium and are taught food safety, nutrition, and kitchen skills as the meals are being prepared. Could I have the next one, please? So 2 volunteers are needed to help each week. Some churches, like ours, have taken responsibility for providing volunteers for a month at a time, and we have been providing volunteers twice for 2 months at a time, once before Christmas and once after. Okay, could I have the next slide, please? So there we have everyone is hard at work. And next. So their cooking is underway. And next. So at 11:30, a sign goes up outside the building to announce the meal. And I'll have the next one, please. So there the meal is ready to be served. And out of respect for the guests, no photos were taken while the meal was in progress. Could I have the next slide, please? So the last step is cleanup. And next one, please. And there's Jane Jupe hard at work with the rest of the crew. On the Victoria, maybe I'll have the next one, please. On the Victoria Day weekend, last year, Chop and Chat held its first family day in the park in Pleasant Hill Park. This was a tremendously successful event with lots of good food, entertainment, and games for the children. Over 500 hot dogs were served at no charge, along with raw vegetables, fresh fruit, juice, water, and cookies. There was even a popcorn machine, and if I could just see one more slide, and there's a little girl that there was face painting as well. So Chop and Chat brings people together. Neighborhood residents get to know one another as they share a meal. Friendships develop and deepen among the neighborhood workers, their friends, the ICM staff, and the church volunteers. Volunteers who have taken part in the program report that their participation is both meaningful and enjoyable. So St. Martin's donates 10% of your donations to Mission and Service. And additional donations are, of course, always welcome, but this is an example, Chop and Chat, of where the Mission and Service funding goes. So thank you very much.